Hello, JPU family. Welcome to another episode. Guys, about last night's debate. Do you remember a few days ago I posted a video of Mark Golding telling Dion Jackson Miller that the PNP does not plan to continue any of the policies that Andrew Holness and his administration implemented? Well, last night, Damion Crawford further confirmed that when he said that the PNP would scrap the rural school bus service.
What may we completely discontinue? Because at the end of the day, we won't be voted in to government to continue what the JLP has been doing.
The People's National Party has been highly critical of several Jamaica Labour Party programs, including the rural school bus system. You say you have better options. Which programs have you earmarked for immediate discontinuation, and what timeline are you proposing of replacement programs to ensure continuity of service to Jamaicans?
Good afternoon, good evening, and thank you for that question. Productivity means that there is a balance between effectiveness and efficiency. Effectiveness means doing the right thing, and efficiency means doing the thing right. Indeed, the separation of students from adults and the organized contribution of carrying them to school is a wonderful concept. However, how the JLP intended to execute, I believe, is highly inefficient. First of all, the cost of buses for 300 million based on the information we have received, and then 800 million for the refurbishing of those buses would indicate an inefficient use of resources. Additionally, we have seen where new buses, Toyota buses, coaster buses that could have been used would have been a more appropriate purchase, and that would have been within the same cost. Additionally, the ineffectiveness of these bus system would suggest that very few children would be able to be moved. We have over 440,000 children to be moved, and at this point, those buses will be best capable to move between 4,000 and 8,000 on each day, indicating that the vast majority of children will still not benefit from that program. And so one thing that will immediately discontinue is one that doesn't incorporate the principals, the guidance counselors, and be more targeted in ensuring that those who are finding it most difficult to get to school are able to get to school, in particular deep rural children.
Thank you so much. Team JLP, or rebuttal?
Thank you. The Jamaica Labour Party is doing what the PNP has not and cannot do. We want to keep our children safer, and we are using the savings, $1 billion savings from the JUTC, where we have cut theft of diesel and shifted to CNG, to buy 110 new buses at $1.4 billion for our children. The parents will save $180,000 per year annually per child, and the children will be safer, greater attendance, they'll be safer at school, cameras, wardens. Why not? It's best for the country.
Guys, is it just me or Damion Crawford still did not say what the PNP would do to continue the rural school bus service after they scrap what the JLP has done? I know Damion Crawford don't tell. He criticized what he thinks the government should have done, but the government already have the school buses. So if the PNP is elected, what will they do to make sure the services continue? Damion Crawford has not told Jamaica what the PNP would do. I think the closing statement of the Jamaica Labour Party was a hard-hitting one, really convincing. Charles Jr., a persuasive speaker, delivered on the closing statement pretty well. I think he was the right person to do that. I think Kamina Johnson-Smith was the right person to check the PNP and expose the PNP on their tactic of character assassinating the Prime Minister as a way to discredit him, because they really have no plans. You hear them every time.
My fellow Jamaicans, Jamaica is safer and stronger with the JLP. We reduced the murders by 43%, created 250,000 jobs, and we delivered the largest increase in the minimum wage in our history. We gave our doctors, nurses, teachers, police, and other public sector officers the largest pay increase, despite COVID, Hurricane Beryl, droughts, and global uncertainty. And remember, 8 consecutive years, we did this without any burden of new taxes on you, the Jamaican people. Now we know that prices are rising globally. And that is why we're not just focused on increasing wages, but rather creating better conditions for growth. 33 quarters of growth, save and except for COVID. And still giving support to the most vulnerable. This is the JLP way. We care. Now compare. Under the PNP, wage freezes, heavy taxes, no relief of social pension for Miss Ivy, no relief for the vendor, the taxi operator, the housekeeper, just tax after tax after tax. And we heard Damion and Dayton already talking about taxes. So are you really willing to suffer the indignity of more taxes under the PNP? No way. With the Jamaica Labour Party, increased pension, better agriculture, better health infrastructure, enhanced education. This is our commitment. That's why we say to you, reject the reckless PNP promises. Choose performance. Choose Jamaica. Choose the JLP. The Jamaica Labour Party delivers, and we are committed to doing even more for you. On September 3, remember, put your X beside the bell.
People's National Party has been highly critical of several Jamaica Labour Party programs, including the rural school bus system. You say you have better options. Which programs have you earmarked for immediate discontinuation, and what timeline are you proposing of replacement programs to ensure continuity of service to Jamaicans?
For me, it is a scary thought as to what the PNP would actually do if they become the government to replace the school bus service program. Because are they going to sell the school buses or park the school buses and use taxpayer money to get coaster buses to roll out this new rural school bus program? Is that what they're going to do? It cannot be that they're going to use the same school buses that they call old and it's going to kill off our children. I cannot imagine them using those same school buses. This is very scary to me, guys. And I don't know. I mean, it would have been better if the PNP had reserved their criticism of the school bus program until after September morning. Let us see how it works September morning. Because if it's rolled out September morning and it rolls out fine, perfect, then what are they going to say? It better them stick to the argument where them say, well, we don't know if all rural students would be benefiting from this. But let us see on September morning what will happen. But no, they just came in with the most outrageous criticisms without waiting for the buses to roll out to see how it go. And this argument Damion is making about picking up guidance counselors and teachers and principals, you get a job, it's your responsibility to get there. Where else in the world do you see government picking up and taking home education staff? It doesn't work that way. The school buses are for the kids. We already know that the PNP's criticism against the school bus very unpopular, but you know what? If they lose the election because of this, then them cannot blame Damion Crawford, because Damion Crawford is basically echoing the sentiments of his leader. His leader was the first one who come out and say, all school bus, all school bus. All school bus. Them are going to kill off a picnic them. So Bunting and Golden cannot blame Damion. Guys, this is Jamaica Politics Uncovered. Make sure you're subscribed. Give the video a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the chat. And you see the PNP man them, where follow Mark Golden and Peter Bunting. This is for Uno.
Man a man. Man must stand up like man. Man must act like man. Man must behave like man. Man must take decision like man. Eh? You weak jellyback. Oh, Jesus, have mercy. Me not deal with jellyback man. Me love man, we a man.